Alright, so battle number 1, we're going up against Eerie. And Eerie, I like your full-on female team right there. That's a pretty cool team. Nonetheless, I think we can still showcase Golem against this. Like, Golem does look good. It has potential here. Looking at the leads, honestly, I don't hate the idea of leading Roaring Moon, getting a U-turn off. Also don't hate... I don't hate the King Gambit lead. Like, it's not traditional, though. And that's not a bad thing. We could go Slow King as well, get a chilling reception off and get a safe switch into something. I kind of like that. That way we're not having to try and over-predict to see what they're going to try and lead and all that. So I kind of like I do like the Slow King play. I think that's probably the best route that we can go with right now. So let's see what we can do with that. I do like your team. I think our opponent definitely has a kind of like a pinkish kind of theme. Pretty cool though. Pretty cool. Cheeks coming out. The Dadane. That's one of those tongue twister words, I guess. Alright, Slow King's in. The biggest thing is I could easily hit this thing with a Sludge Bomb. That's no problem. I gotta worry more about like a Nuzzle or something, right? Like that could become an issue. I don't think the Dene can do anything to a Golem anyway, so I'm gonna hard switch, knowing that I don't really want Slow King to be paralyzed or anything. I'm gonna go into Golem here. Here's our boy. Golem is in. Vote switches, and we say nah, 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 and says, nope, no vote switching for you. Now looking at their team, they're expecting an EQ, so they're going to go into probably what, their Altaria? Altaria? Let's go for Rock Slide. Let's go for the Rock Slide and see if we can get this read. We do get the switch read correct. Area, the Great Friend, which is the Altaria. Let's go. Rock Slide coming out, picking up the one-hit KO. Golem is still at full HP. Hitting the one-hit KO. That is huge. I can't believe we took that Altaria out. Tinkaton coming in. Hey, I got an EQ. Oh, okay. Air Balloon. Air Balloon. Okay, keep that in mind. We cannot go for... I can still go for my Thunder Punch. I want to save Golem, though. I like the fact that he's at full HP right now. Meaning I'm able to kind of save him. We might be able to try and break this Tinkaton's Air Balloon. And then get Golem, somehow get him back in. Swords Dance. Ooh, that's not a bad play. That's not a bad play. The thing is, can you break a Corviknight? And I think the answer is no, and you know that. Thunder Wave. So Swords Dance Thunder Wave. Very interesting. Let's pop that Air Balloon. That's the biggest thing. Cannot move because we're fully paralyzed. Woo! Hax is not on my side today, boys. I hope not. Hope this ain't gonna be one of those days where Hax is just gonna bite me in the butt. We're gonna let this Tinkaton get to full HP. All I want to do is break the Air Balloon, by the way. All I want to do is break an Air Balloon, but now we got a big problem. Body Press finally able to come out. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. You could KO the Corviknight at this point if... I mean, really and truthfully. It is paralyzed. I mean... Hey, I'll fight you, man. We'll Body Press up again. You're going to Gigaton Hammer. We're going to take it like a champion. We're at 45 HP. We did not take that like a champion. But that's fine. I thought... Are we not? Yeah, we're Rocky Hammer. I guess Gigaton Hammer doesn't make contact. Interesting. Anyway, what else you got? Play rough? Yeah, you take us out. That's fine. That did, though. That made contact. And right here, we can go... We can't go into King Gambit. But the thing is, Tinkaton's not that fast. We could honestly revenge KO it right here. With the Roaring Moon, we go for the U-turn play. And we go back into the Golem. And we should be fine. Ooh, we don't knock it out though. We don't knock it out. Uh-oh. So we can expect a big Gigaton Hammer here. Who can take it? Raging Bow, maybe. I think King Gambit might be our best bet, though. I figured we could at least knock this thing out with a U-turn, but I guess I was wrong. Gigaton Play Rough coming out. A good read on our opponent's part. A great read. I cannot go for Sucker Punch because I'm afraid of the Thunder Wave. We might be sacking here. Gigaton Hammer. I should have went for Sucker Punch, but that's okay. I'm shocked that they didn't go for the Thunder Wave predicting the Sucker Punch. That's why I didn't go for Sucker Punch. I should have went for Sucker Punch. What am I doing? Alright, we can get this KO now, though. We can get this KO with the U-turn. About time. About time you get a KO. Well, come on, Wi-Fi Merriman. You should know your Tinkerton counts. That U-turn would not KO in that range. It was in the red. We're a Roaring Moon. Give me a break. Anyway, Roaring Moon comes back. Like I said, the plan is to go back into Golem. And honestly, we're in a good situation, right? We can honestly Earthquake a lot of your team cheeks. Yeah, the Dene, we can easily Earthquake that. Why would you bring that in? Yeah, I'm Earthquaking this. Grass Knot, that's don't get me down to my sturdy, but that's perfectly fine because now we get the EQ off, and this is this whole strategies is all about right here. We have the Custap Berry activated anytime. Like we can switch Golem out and bring him back in later as long as he's at low enough to where it will activate. But Delphox, hello. I don't believe Delphox has any priority. If I was going to explode, it'd probably be on that Wiggly. I'm fine. EQ in here. Custap Berry, EQ. I mean, why not? We get the priority up against you. We get the KO here in this situation because Delphox, unless it's Focus Sash, I don't see it living. And I mean, I think this is a good spot. I think we are in a absolutely good spot here. Custap Berry does activate. Let's see if they have any priority. And they do not. So Delphox is down. Golem with 3 KOs in this battle. Now granted, our opponent doesn't have the most OU stuff, but that's what even makes this even better, right? Because Golem is not OU. Golem is not OU. Like, is this even considered an OU battle? No. I don't believe our opponent has an OU Pokemon. I don't think Sylveon's OU. Anyway, Hyper Voice, and he outspeeds. Golem goes down. Oh well. That's fine. Golem showed off why it is so important. Why it's so good. Like, it does this against OU stuff. It does this against Uber stuff. He kind of just comes in and gets the work done. And I have actually been enjoying this week using Golem because it gets the work done. It gets in here and it gets the work done. I like it. It's a very good Pokemon. I don't hate Sludge Bomb here. Hyper Voice again. We're at about half, but we get the KO. And now we can honestly switch out, regenerate our health back. We can Chilly Reception as well. Let's see, who's Ribbon? Sylveon. Okay. We expect. I don't hate this at all. Thunder Wave, and then we can Chilly Reception, or we can hard switch and get some HP back. The situation. Ooh, Calm Mind. Okay, very interesting. That doesn't change too much though at this point, right? Sylveon not being that fast, it doesn't. To me, it doesn't feel like it changes much. All right, so we got you paralyzed. I mean, okay, it can be very dangerous though, because we only got 2 dragons. Granted, we can terrestrialize, so we should be fine. I'm going to throw a. I need the health on Slowking more so than anything. So I'm going to Chilling Reception just to get the Regenerator, as they're going to go ahead and terrestrialize. Let's see if they get enough bulk to KO, to do too much damage. Fairy. Okay, so Terra Fairy, so nothing too crazy. I'm expecting a Hyper Voice here. Not gonna lie, but they cannot move. Hey, hacks. At the beginning of the battle, we had some terrible hacks against us, but now it's coming back. And now it's against our opponent. So that's awesome. That's lovely. That's what we want to see. We get our Slow King's health back. Now let's see, we're almost full now. That's good. We'll go into Roaring Moon first, just so we can get some chip damage. And then we go back in Slow King and basically finish everything off. We can just go for the knockoff, because I'm sure they're very reliant on their item. That being the Fairy Feather. Okay, that's fine. It probably boosts the damage of fairy moves by 1.3. It's not too crazy. Not too crazy. We should be able to live with Slow King here. Hard switch back out. We're getting really, really lucky with those full terras. But I think the game is kind of repaying us a little bit. Hyper Voice coming out. As long as they don't crit, we're fine. Yep. And now we Sludge Wave, or Sludge Bomb. Battle was canceled. They seen the damage. They seen that I had ways to switch in and out with it. So yeah, we would always win that battle in that situation. The two fully paralyzed moments at the very end of the battle, I don't think fully mattered. But yeah. Anyway, I'll catch you guys for game number 2. Alright, game number 2, we are going up against Phazon. Looks like you're bringing Terrapagos, and I actually had to look it up on Pokemon Showdown, buddy. But it is considered a Uber. No big deal. I think we can handle that. Pretty cool team, though, nonetheless. I like the Quackavall Blaziken. You know, you got the duck, you got the chicken. Pretty cool stuff. Golem goes hard here, you boys. Golem goes really hard. In fact, I want to just lead it off and see how... I just want to see how good of a lead it is, because obviously, if we're in the right circumstances, our opponent looks at our team and thinks Golem is a Stealth Rocker. Think about that for just a second. Our opponent thinks Golem will be a Stealth Rocker, and then they decide to taunt the Golem, which gives us a free turn to just Earthquake or do something that very well can just get a KO. Terrapagos, you don't stand a chance against our Golem, okay? I have faith in Golem. Alright, let's find out. Let's find out. I really don't fully know how this thing functions. I ain't really had a reason to try and figure it out, but let's go for that EQ as he goes for the Toxic. Ooh, that's a big play. That's a big play, but I think you got this, Golem. I mean, Earthquake does a lot of damage. Let's see. Terra Shell, Desorting. See, I don't understand that, but I guess it makes it... Does it make it the way you resist it? Yeah, I guess it does. So, but I think it only does that one time, right? So now if I go for EQ this time, it's not resisted. I don't know, though. I really don't know. Like, I'm just... This is probably why Terrapagos is considered an Uber, because I do believe it has some pretty weird resistances. Yeah, see, now it does normal damage, so it's like a multi-scale, but it makes it to where you resist the first attack if you're at full HP. I guess. I'm guessing. I don't know. Let's go for another EQ here. See if Golem can pick up this KO. See if we can survive this Terra Storm, and we do. Fantastic. We might be in Custap Berry range. After the poison, we might be in Custap Berry range. And we knocked out Terrapagos, okay? Golem knocks out an Uber on his own. 1v1's the Uber. Guys, why are we not using Golem? Like, come on. Sanji. Okay. Are you gonna protect? I feel like you have Protect. I'm gonna save my Golem because I want to explode on something. I genuinely just want to explode. Expecting you to go for the protect play, I'm going to go on Corviknight. It's not that big of a risk because if you go for Flare Blitz, you're gonna hit yourself with Rocky Helmet damage, Flare Blitz recoil. Yeah, Bulldoze. I could have stayed in and exploded on you. I very well could have. I'm gonna Terra Water here in this situation. I'm gonna Brave Bird. You're gonna Flare Blitz, aren't you? You're gonna Flare Blitz here, and I'm gonna get myself a nice little KO. Unless you're Focus Sash. But that's fine. If you are, then that's fine. At least we know where the Focus Sash runs in the family, you know? Fire Punch. That's no Flare Blitz. That's a cheap man's Flare Blitz right there. What are you doing, Sanji? You gotta be running that Flare Blitz. Don't be afraid. The only reason you'd be running Fire Punch there in that situation is because you're Focus Sash. But thanks to Rocky Helmet, we break it. Yeah, just trying to reserve some HP and stuff. That's a good Terra though on Corviknight, just because looking at the team, Blaziken could have been an issue. Very well could not just be as well, but it depends on if he gets all those speed boosts, it can become an issue. Expecting an electric move here, we go... I don't know if Golem lives the poison. I really don't, and he very well could just go for Boom Burst as well. I don't want to leave Corviknight in though. I do believe Corviknight does have value, especially against that Metagross, that Quackavolt, and in ways against even against that Garchomp. So I'm okay going Slow King here. It gives me a chance to get a nice little powerful future side off. We're able to get a free pivot in with Slow King as well. So overall, just Slow King's not too bad here. And they're going to go ahead and Terrasilize. Okay, so what are you turning yourself into? Flying. Okay. So I'm kind of glad we didn't make that Golem play, because my play was probably to try and go for the Earthquake, obviously. But I don't hate Future Sight here. Boom Burst, that's fine. We're taking it, dude. We're Special Wall. But yeah, this is just nice little passive damage. Glad we didn't go into Golem. Yes, we probably would end up clicking the Explosion, but this is fine too. Yeah, Chilling Reception here. Shift Gear, okay. I don't hate that. That doesn't hurt me. The speed, okay. Thing is, now we get Golem in for free, so I guess it's the same situation before, but now we guarantee to outspeed with our Custap Berry. And we can still explode all over this. I'm not gonna worry about Rock Sliding. I just want to explode here, because Golem's gonna go down anyway here very soon, thanks to that poison. Like, we're at 16, we're probably not gonna survive another turn, but Explosion here in this situation, he can predict it, but that means you lose all your boost. Yeah, he's gonna stay in and take it, but dude, there's no way you take this. There is absolutely no way you take this Explosion. Yeah, nope, Spike. And now you lost your Terra. Golem destroyed and Ubered your Terrapidos. And then he destroys your Terra. Guys, Golem is busted. You guys need to put him on your team. Like, he puts in work. 2 KOs there. And now we go into our Roaring Moon. He got 3 KOs in the last game. He gets 2 in this game. It's like, dude, he brings the value in getting the KOs. Golem is good. I bet they don't expect us to outspeed here either. We can go for the Outrage. You go into Metagross to counter that. I don't hate the Outrage. I also don't hate... let's go for it. Outrage. Super powerful. Donald takes it though and goes for a Brick Break. Get nice powerful damage. He's gonna go probably into the Metagross. to take the outrage, and that's fine. That's just free damage. That's free real estate. Hopefully we snap out of confusion. Battle was canceled. The value that Golem brings, boys. Golem pressured our opponent to end up quitting this game. I 100% believe that. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you guys for game number 3. Alright, game number 3, and we are going up against Asian Kid. And for the, I guess the last 2 battles, my wife is joining us.
Hello.
She wanted to see how Golem performs, and well, we're about to show Asian Kid. If
You've been bragging on him so well. I mean, I just gotta check this out.
Right. If you guys don't know who Asian Kid is, he is in the Discords. And I say Discords, there's like 3 or 4 at this point. But anyway, let's see what we can do here. His team looks very offensive. This is a hyper offensive team all day.
For sure.
Like, you see the glide score, and that's like his only bulky thing. And glide score's not even that bulky. I think this is hyper offense all day. I think we can get Golem in here. He's going to lead Weavile 9. I'm almost certain. I'm going to lead the Roaring Moon. It gives us a nice little pivot. It gives us priority. And well, it's not priority, but we're super fast. We have the U-turn. We can get out there and get the right mon in if we absolutely need to.
We can work with that.
Yeah. I'm worried that the Weavile might have Focus Sash.
Because it's a big possibility.
It's a hyper offensive team that he's using, and with hyper offense, Weavile does pretty decent with Focus Sash.
Well, that's some cool glasses.
But there's the Weavile.
There you go.
we predicted a Weavile and that they are pretty cool glasses. So we're gonna see what he ends up wanting to do, right? Right here, we're gonna just threaten him off with the biggest U-turn ever. We outspeed, which we normally wouldn't. He actually took it pretty decent.
Yeah, he's still standing.
For a Weavile, he took it pretty decent. Expecting an ice move.
Yeah, ice move most
I would expect an ice move. We can go into King Gambit here. It definitely threatens him because we do have the Sucker Punch that we can use in the following turn. Mm-hmm. And there's no way he survives. Triple Axle, that's the ice move. It hit one time.
And only one time.
I mean, look, my leftovers is going to recover all that back.
We're fine. We got this.
He's like, what you doing?
Like
Seeing this, he might have a fighting move. So we're going to double out. Because we don't want King Gambit to take damage yet. He was a good little pivot to get in Corviknight. There's no need to set up yet. Because, well, we're at the beginning of the game. Corviknight right here, though, is fantastic.
Nice.
Because we're coming in on a fighting type. I mean, and Corviknight is our physical wall. Corviknight is coming in fresh. He's not having to take a hit right off the bat.
Right.
So, where he would normally be in right now, he's probably thinking, man, I gotta switch out. Something's gonna be taking a Brave Bird at this point, and it's probably gonna be that glide score. But we're still gonna go for it because we have to respect that he might stay in.
And it's just inevitable. Somebody's gonna get hit.
Yep, he stays in, knocks off our Rocky Helmet, which is fine, because we're gonna end up knocking him out.
Completely,
basically.
so.
And I mean, the value, right?
Woo!
The value that we don't have to worry about booster energy is so huge. That's a big attacker that we played around.
Yep, you didn't get a chance to use that one.
No, I mean, we're at less than half, so we are at half. Unfortunately, though, he did do Rocky our knockoff, so we don't have our Rocky Helmet. Kind of curious to see what this Weavile wants to do, though. Triple Axle again. We should be fine. 21. We roost that off. It kind of tells us the information that we kind of want to know. That he's probably gonna... He might be even choiced.
Maybe, yeah.
We know we can survive another one. We can just roost here a second time. He's going for triple axle again. That's decent scouting, because now we know that we can actually probably go into something to take a triple axle. Most likely he's not going to be switching up his moves. He don't really have a way to switch them out. If we keep Corviknight in, Corviknight's going to be in the low yellow, and there's not much value for that.
No, yeah, he'll just whittle down.
Where if we go into King Gambit, it doesn't matter how much HP King Gambit has. He's always going to be a disturber. You know, he can be at 1 HP, but can you hit me because I have Sucker Punch?
That's true.
He does set up, so he isn't choiced.
Oh, interesting.
But if he ever wants to attack us, we have Sucker Punch.
And we're fine.
That's what I'm saying. We always have Sucker Punch there in that situation, and it's always the right move. If he does decide to switch, it's good for us because, hey, he lost his setup. All right, Gliscor coming out. Yeah, I don't know.
I thought it said cash there
Maybe
for
it
a
is
second.
cash. I don't know. All right, so Gliscor's here. We honestly just go back out to Corviknight here. So far, we're not getting much Golem action though, but his team.
They're just setting up for his glorious victory.
That's right. We expect an easy EQ here. Swords Dance. He's wanting to set up. So like I said, his team is really aggressive. And our team actually is just kind of one of those bulky offense kind of teams. So it kind of does do good here. I'm kind of curious though to see what he wants to do here. He's going to continue Swords Dancing. And, okay, I was about to say I didn't see the Toxic Orb activation, but there it is. He is poisoned, so. Okay, so yeah, it's a Gliscor. Of course, he's a little bulky. Brave Bird probably wasn't the smartest play. It's a nice little pivot, though. I want to see what he does. He might just get the +6, but, and there it is. That's +6.
Yep, he got it.
That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and get my HP, and he's going to be back at full HP. And, we'll go from there.
At least we're on equal grounds now.
We are on equal grounds. Okay, so. Expecting an EQ. Oh, no, it can't be an EQ. It's got to be like a knockoff or something. I really don't have the best switch in. If I let Corviknight go down here, it's not the end of the world. I already knocked off my item once. I'm going to let Corviknight go down just so that way I have an easy switch to Golem.
Right, yeah.
Hopefully. Yep, that's fine. Brave Bird. Do we KO ourselves? I don't think we do.
Just barely. Look how slow we are. We're almost done for.
But I don't really have anything that wants to switch in on a +6.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you.
So, there's that Gliscor. He is a huge problem, by the way. Kind of curious to see if he's going to go for Protect here on our Golem. Because if he goes for Protect and we explode, then it really makes us look bad. So I'm going to... I mean, this is a 50-50 call. He ain't show Protect.
Doesn't mean it's not there, though.
No, we're going to make that. We're going to make the Protect call because he's at full HP. He's not going to do it.
You don't think?
No.
I mean, it'd be weird to.
I mean, if he does, he does. We're going to Terrasilize. This is the nerve-wracking moment because I feel like he can. And, like, if you know anything about Golem, or if you don't, the safe move is to go for Protect here.
Pretty much. I mean, he just looks scary.
Like, I feel like the safe move is absolutely go for Protect. But he doesn't.
Oh, he did it. Oh, that hurt.
It does. But we're about to hurt him. We would have lived on 1 HP, no matter what, because we was at full health. Now we go for that normal, Terra Normal Explosion, and he lives on barely anything. But that's so huge, because we didn't have any answer to really deal with this. And now we have a way.
So now we just have to hit him one more good time.
Golem opened the door for this victory. Because now we can easily go into our Roaring Moon. This Gliscor, even if it has Protect, it doesn't matter. Because, like, we're going to hit you hard enough. with
But
our
yeah,
Roaring
you
Moon at
can't
this point.
survive this.
He's gonna terrestrialize. What can you
Whoa.
terrestrialize to stop a knockoff? Is my question.
I don't know.
Like Gliscor Steel.
Ooh, steel.
I don't think that's gonna save you though, Chief.
No, he's already so low. It's weird to terrestrialize when you're already so low of health.
Yep.
Because you just
You just slap him.
Look, oh, that's not impressive.
You just slap him. Bam! Get
I don't
out of
care
here.
that you're all sparkly now. It doesn't affect me.
That's funny. Golem did his job. It opened the door.
Yep, he served his purpose.
To me, that's fantastic. And I know this whole week we've been talking about Golem on this channel, and that's why. Even in a situation where he doesn't get a KO, you can still find the value, and he's so good at finding a value for you. That Gliscor was at +6. We didn't have a safe switch in, so we foddered Corviknight off. We bring in Golem to explode. We thought we could pick up a KO, but we don't. But we still have enough. We still made it to where it's possible. Primarina's in here. We're going to Thunder Wave with our Slowking. Slowking is a special wall. If they decide to switch out here in this situation, it doesn't do them much good.
Yeah.
Because something's always going to get Thunder Wave. This is a nice little... Let's slow the game back down. We had a couple of fast-paced turns. We're slowing down. We don't want to keep playing at a high speed pace. Because that's when things can be mistaken. You can make your own mistakes. So we're slowing the game down. We have had a special attack drought. Primarina most likely is Assault Vest, so the Sludge Bomb will literally be doing no damage. The best moves is right here. Go for Chilly Reception. Take this Hyper Voice.
Like a
Tell
champ.
a cheeringly bad joke. And switch on out of here. It gives us a safe switch too. Plus, we get our Regenerator boost, which basically heals off that last Hyper Voice. And then some.
So that's always nice.
Oh yeah, see how much HP we're at?
Ooh, that's nice.
Now we go into Raging Bolt. We threaten the Primarina. We this EV spread outspeeds the Primarinas for the most part, but it's also paralyzed. So it's like Primarina, you're really not going to be doing much to us against us anyway.
You have no chance against our electric giraffe.
Obviously they can Moonblast, but I do believe that we're both good enough that we can survive. I do believe Primarina survives too.
Oh yeah. At least it hurt.
I mean, it hurts us too. It's about the same damage.
We're equal.
We're equals. I'm always in this situation, because we do know we can outspeed, always click the Thunderbolt. What if they decide to do something different? What if they switch out, then you lost the free damage?
Yeah, pretty much.
But he does stay in. Primarina does go down here in this situation. And if that's all Raging Bolt does, that's fantastic.
Way to go, Thunder Giraffe.
It's just the presence of Raging Bolt, right?
Just intimidating, huh?
Yeah, it's just the presence of him being on the field. Alright.
He is pretty freaky looking, isn't he?
He's definitely not the prettiest little guy.
No, he's not.
But, you know, he's growing on me as one of my favorites, though. Alright, Superior. I don't want this. I know we have a special attack drop, and I probably should be switching out. But this thing can also set up a substitute, and I do not want that in my face. I'd just much rather stay in and fire off as many Dragon Pulses on this thing as possible. This thing can become a problem. It can be really fast. You see it hitting these Leaf Storms, and it's going to be getting a special attack boost instead of lowering. And that can be problematic.
Definitely.
And I want to make sure at least I can get some damage on it, because you see that he's already at +2 and he only hit one Leaf Storm. He keeps stacking that up. They can become problematic.
He'll be indestructible.
Yeah, and he might already be.
It might be too late already.
But I wanted that Dragon Post damage because I want I'm pretty sure our King Gambit still walls this thing pretty decent. They do also run a bunch of tech moves, so we can't necessarily go in and Sucker Punch, but King Gambit overall should still be fine, but we're gonna go in Roaring Moon anyway.
But we're going with this anyway.
King Gambit's my backup plan. Actually, King Gambit's my switch in, because I'm gonna go U-turn.
Okay.
We outspeed, we U-turn.
Ooh, that was a
That's
good
good
one.
damage. And now we go into King Gambit. Because most likely he sees the Roaring Moon, and he's probably trying to paralyze it with Glare. He has Glare. Let's see. Dragon Pulse, that's fine. That actually might tell me something. Unless he's packing Substitute and Glare. If he's not packing those, then that means he's missing some important moves. So you have Leaf Storm and Dragon Pulse. I'm assuming Substitute and Glare because those two are very, very good on Superior. In that case, we still have to go for an offensive attack like the Koto Cleave over Sucker Punch.
Yeah.
He has Rest.
Wow, what?
Are you Rest or Chesto by any chance? Because that would be interesting. Or are you just putting yourself asleep? He put himself asleep.
Yay!
Oh, we already seen the leftovers. What was I thinking? So that's interesting because when you manually put yourself asleep like this, it's automatic free turns.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like seeing that on a Superior without having any berry to wake him up.
It's a little strange, huh?
I don't like it.
No,
I don't.
I mean, it's Snorlax's move anyway. Come on.
Yeah, well, Snorlax is bulky enough
Yeah,
to
he can
actually
sit
take
there
some
and take
attacks. Where this Koto Cleave, we automatically knock out the Superior here. He kind of gave it to us.
Almost, yeah.
He really did.
He just fell asleep and he couldn't fight back.
No, he really couldn't. That was an interesting play. Asian kid, I would really like to know that perspective why you went for that play. You might have been expecting a Sucker Punch, and it would be a pretty decent perspective to go for that, try and get full HP. But then, what about the next two following up turns?
Yeah, the next ones would be pretty rough.
All right, this one's interesting. Cinchino coming in, tail slapping, and it misses.
And it missed us! Yay!
I don't even know if it KO. Obviously, I think with being a Steel type, I think we were okay in that situation.
I think we were fine.
Asian kid, that was a very fun game, though. Thank you for the match. Guys, we'll get one more battle for y'all, and then I'll get you guys the rental code. Catch y'all then. Alright, game number 4. We're going up against Mika. I think, honestly, your name on the Discord is Michael or Michael.
That's what we're going with, anyway.
But I told him that I'm planning on uploading this battle, and so he's saying, oh, man, I got to play my best. I don't know why everyone, when y'all go up against Wi-Fi man, and why you gotta play your best, but it is what it is, I guess. I guess it just means I have to show why I am worthy of being the YouTuber that you watch, right?
I suppose.
Anyway, pretty cool looking team. I love Rillaboom. Rillaboom is honestly one of my favorite Pokemon.
And he's got Ogerpon too.
Ogerpon's a fun one. This is gonna be an interesting game. I see the way for the Golem. But at the same time, he has some counter plays. I think the best thing is to get Golem in early and see how much destructive damage we can do early with Golem. If the Rillaboom happens to come in as a lead, we just explode.
Just right off the bat, explode first thing.
Well, I mean, that's honestly the best case scenario because Rillaboom is going to shut Golem down
Hard.
really, really hard.
Yeah.
Like, don't even play the Cuss That Berry game. Just explode.
Oh no, it is!
I called it. Okay.
Well,
So
get
Golem,
ready to explode.
Golem, because the Grassy Surge really stops our EQ. We could obviously wait everything out. EQ would be fantastic into the Gudra, into the Armor Rouge. But other than that, and we assume that Armor Rouge is Focus Sash because it's probably weakness policy.
Mm-hmm.
So, not weakness policy, but weak armor. This is probably the best thing we can do for Golem in this game. But, ooh, interesting.
Wow.
He goes for U-turn, getting on out of here. So he's preserving the Rillaboom, which is a smart play.
It's scary for us.
The explosion still should be doing a lot of damage. He's coming in great Tusk. Hey, I'll take huge damage on this. This thing probably won't be KO'd, but this is still going to be huge damage. Right? Come on.
No!
Not huge damage.
No, they did like nothing. They like barely tickled.
Okay. It's not bad damage though. I mean, now we see the leftovers and all that. Okay.
Ah.
Okay. We can scare him out with the Roaring Moon. Corviknight is probably our best one though. Alright, well, we can come back from this. Alright, this becomes Golem is down. Everyone that's still watching this video, just watch to the end.
Just believe us, Golem's good. Just not this one.
just watch Wi-Fi Merriman win this game. Alright, this one's going to be a tough one though, because obviously we lost Golem. We didn't get much value out of it other than maybe chipping the Great Tusk a little bit, which anything could have done. We could have done that with EQ. We could have done that with anything. So but that tells me some information. That's a very bulky Great Tusk.
It sure is.
Armor Rouge is coming in. Brave Bird coming out. And he's taking that too. That's actually interesting.
Hey.
Armor Rouge. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely EV trained his Pokemon in more bulk.
That's for sure.
Well, I mean, Corviknight's not the most offensive guy. We gotta kind of be careful though. We still have ways to win, but we gotta really be careful. We expect the fire move here. There's no reason to keep Corviknight in. We go into Slow King is not a bad little pivot, or we can go into Raging Bolt. I mean, we can go into Roaring Moon.
Yeah, I mean any of them would be good.
I kind of like the Roaring Moon because it gives us that Choice Scarf we can outspeed, and we just finish them off with a knockoff. If anything wants to switch in on knockoff, then they lose our item, which is
works for us.
Really, really good. Combine, fantastic actually, because we should still be able to outspeed here because we're Choice Scarf. He's got one speed boost. It doesn't really matter. We should be faster naturally. So we go for knockoff. We get this either knockoff on a switch or knock him out, which will KO him. He does switch. Okay, fantastic. Something's losing their item. If it's the Great Tusk, that's fantastic.
It is the Peckish.
He loses his leftovers here. Which,
that helps.
Oh, he's getting his Grassy Terrain recovery at this point. We can deal with Rillaboom. We're fine. Alright, so obviously we have to hard switch here. We expect... I don't 100% know what we should expect, but I like to pivot back into Corviknight anyway because close combat, headlong rush, anything Corviknight should be able to easily take.
Oh yeah.
Stealth Rocks, we take it.
Oh yeah, all day.
We're taking Stealth Rocks. Actually, I can deal with that with Corviknight too, so we can get rid of him.
Yeah, so we're fine. Ooh, and the grass is gone, so that's nice.
That's actually very nice. I think Brave Bird again. Something's gonna come in and take it though.
Yeah.
I think we can go for a mid-ground play and go for the body press. That way we're not risking too much because we don't necessarily know what he wants to go for.
Ooh.
He just wants to stay in and fodder this. That's fine. Because Rockingham at chip. And now he's got lower defense. We're hitting him with his body press. This gotta hurt him.
At least he's in the orange now.
He is in the orange. He's gonna stay in. We're gonna let him KO himself. We're gonna just roost.
There you go.
And if you decide to switch out, then we're getting back to full HP. So there's more value for us to just click roost and let you KO yourself. Lose 2, maybe free roost. But in the long game, that's better for us.
Oh yeah, it works out better.
Close combat coming out. This is why I kind of like Corviknight having the Rocky helmet. You see how it's so much damage.
It is.
And we roost up again, and we try and get ourselves as much HP as we can at the end of this transaction. Because the more HP you have on your Corviknight, the more he can still wall.
Definitely.
That's how it is with every wall. You try and keep him as healthy as possible. We don't care that he switches out there. That's fine.
The former alpha. He's no longer the alpha.
He's not an alpha
Aww.
anymore. He's just a puny.
No.
It's like Gary Oak, the former champion.
He looks so sad.
I'm curious to see what he wants to do here. Because I don't 100% know if Gudra has a good attack into us. And we got almost a half.
It's pretty good.
Dragon Tail, that's not... Yeah, he's just trying to phase us
no.
out. That's fantastic. So, I mean, we got him on half.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I mean, that's really good. We got a random switch to our Raging Bolt, which is fine.
Our thunder drush.
Honestly, this is absolutely beautiful. Because honestly, this gives us a chance to just sweep.
I like that.
It really does. Looking at his team, we have to kind of worry about the Great Tusk. But I'm going to Calm Mind out one time to see if he's going to stay in or if he's going to go out to Great Tusk here. Great Tusk, if it comes in, it's a bogey though.
It is.
So therefore, does it outspeed our somewhat speedy Raging Bolt? That's where the speed tier would tell you yes he would, but then you EV one that's slower and he's not EV'd in that certain category. That's when it kind of gets a little funky and you can actually outspeed him.
Yeah.
Draco Meteor.
Whoa.
I'm glad we Calm Minded. First off, wow. Okay. That was a little bit of a greedy Calm Mind on my part. I don't know why that I was not even thinking about Draco Meteor. I was thinking Flash Cannon and Dragon Tail and stuff, but
No, this one was way better.
it was a little bit greedy, but I think getting that Calm Mind off though just gives us that power. That the Great Tusk is out.
Definitely.
We don't even have to worry about
tiny.
speed tiers here. He's just gone.
Phew.
We just shot him with a pulse of a dragon.
Nothing can live that, right?
I mean, especially when it's coming from how tall he is.
It's just gaining momentum on the way
He
down.
honestly should have a momentum boost because he's so
I
tall.
know! Gravity's gonna pull it to terminal velocity, you know?
It should give him a 20 extra base power, right?
Exactly.
It would be kind of cool. Alright. Rillaboom. I think I'm gonna say we live a Grassy Glide.
We might, yeah.
We're staying in. Woodhammer, we don't live that.
Oh, he whacked us right in the stomach.
I honestly thought we might have been able to outspeed low key, so that could be a faster Rillaboom.
We had fingers crossed anyway, but you know.
Yep. We're in this game though. Like it's not. We're not out.
We're not out of this yet.
We're not out of this game. Like we're only missing 2 Pokemon this whole time. I mean, we've only KO'd one of his, but you know, I mean, we're not out of it because we got good damage on that Goodra. Armor Rouges took damage. No, I mean we're looking okay. This looks like a Corviknight game though.
Cool.
At this point, Corviknight's gonna just come in and finish everything off.
Wipe them out.
But when it's a Corviknight game, it's slow.
Well, you know, I mean, whatever it takes to knock them out, you know.
Because he's thinking, who can I bring in? I know I can live an attack, but how can I get the best value?
That's the question.
That is the question. Rillaboom is switching out.
Just takes them out altogether.
Alright, Goodra, the former alpha coming in.
Take the brave bird.
And we do know we outspeed though. Right?
Yeah.
No, he went for Dragon Tail. That's negative priority.
So we don't know if we speed or not.
I think we're fine though. I think he's just
Oh, yeah,
sacking
we
now.
did.
I think he's sacking it.
Yeah, it didn't have a chance.
Goodra goes down. The former alpha is no more.
Aw, poor thing.
It used to be scary, then he got old.
He's just cute.
I don't call him cute.
Oh, Goodras are cute.
That former alpha is cute.
Well, Goodra is anyway.
Goodra is. Goodra is a cute one. Okay. Armor Rouge coming in. Now this is interesting because we can Terra Water here.
Oh, cool.
I still don't see the value of fully tearing into a water type because then we lose to Ogerpon and Rillaboom.
Yeah, there is
And those
that.
are 2 Pokemon I think we absolutely need to try and beat.
Yes, they're tough.
Armor Rouge is threatening right now, but I think the best thing is to go into our Slowking. Let Slowking take a few attacks, Thunder Wave, and regenerate itself.
All that good stuff.
Because if we can slow this Armor Rouge down, we're in a good spot. This should probably ain't gonna tickle, but we're okay.
Not too bad.
We're okay. We can probably live another one. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think so.
So I'm going to Thunder Wave. That gives us a... That slows this thing down. This thing seems like it's our biggest problem. Razzle right now. I am still kind of worried about their Roaring Moon, because that's always a problem.
Always, yeah. No way around that.
But we'll get to that when we get to it. Right now, this Armor Rouge is our biggest problem. So, Thunder Wave, we slow everything down.
Psychic!
Where do we take this? This is stabbed. Oh, wow, we take it very well.
Cool.
It's neutral, because we are poisoned psychic.
Right, and that helps.
That really does help. He's switching to his move. I think, honestly, the Armor Cannon is probably your better option. I'm expecting him to go back to that. We can go Terra Water and Chilling Reception here, but we face the same issue.
Yeah, there is that.
Like, I don't necessarily think Slowking is as valuable as Corviknight. As no mean, do we want to try and stay in and attack with the Slowking? I don't necessarily know the answer. Because if we sack him off here, it's not the end of the world either. Either way, I think Roaring Moon can take both an Armor Cannon and a Psychic. I know he can take a Psychic because it doesn't affect him at all. The Armor Cannon, we should be fine. It's a safer middle ground play.
Armor Cannon.
Yeah, we take it.
Not too
We're
bad.
fine. We're fine. Now we force him to switch out. He doesn't have a Great Tusk to switch into now. So anything that switches in gets to lose their item.
True.
We can predict that he's going to switch. And he probably... I wonder how... If we just go for U-turn here. Just U-turn onto if he switches something out. Because he's predicting us to go for knockoff to knock him out. So he's going to switch out.
Mm-hmm.
When we U-turn, we hit both Rillaboom and his Roaring Moon. And we do a huge amount of damage to Ogerpon. It's just a big value play.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this is a big move. This is a big U-turn right here. Because knockoff wouldn't do that much to Rillaboom, but this right here will sting a little bit. Just making this call, you know? We'll call you later, Rillaboom.
Don't call us, we'll call you.
Yeah. Will U-turn out? We go into Corviknight here, which Corviknight walls everything Rillaboom wants to do.
Nice.
That's why I said we cannot Terra Water Corviknight.
No.
Not in this situation. We got to keep Corviknight as a Steel type. We go for... I don't hate the Body Press play. Like, he can go into Armor Rouge, but now that Armor Rouge is paralyzed, he's less scary.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I could defog too in this situation. It wouldn't be that bad to get the Stealth Rocks off the field.
That would be
Because it
fun.
might be what ends up beating us as the Stealth Rocks here.
Yeah, because it just takes a little bit every time you come in and out. That did like nothing.
Yeah, I know. That's okay though. Because all he's doing is upping his speed with that. It's not the end. It's not the end of the world because he's slow now because he's paralyzed.
Yeah.
Going to Slowking. He's switching out.
Well,
This is a mind game. We're playing. This is the.
I know, you're just gonna drive each other
Finally,
crazy.
Roaring Moon coming out. What if I body press that, reading that he might switch?
That'd been funny.
I didn't know. I'm not brave enough to. Corviknight coming out. And Slowking is in, which is really not that good.
It's not the most ideal.
No, but it's not the worst because we guarantee to get Slowking back at full. We go back to Corviknight.
Like,
If he hits us with an Acrobatics, he hits us. Our Rocky Helmet's going to be doing more damage to what he's going to be able to do to us. Dragon Dance, that's scary.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
That's actually kind of scary.
He's pretty confident here.
Yeah, he is. What? I'm trying to think of his moves. Knockoff is probably his most scariest move against us right now.
Because we don't want to lose that extra power from the helmet.
Well, I don't necessarily mind that. I just don't want to lose Corviknight.
That too, yeah.
You body press. You just gotta go for it. I want to go for Roost. Don't tell me this is Fairy. Don't tell me this is Terra Fairy.
No.
Flying is
It's
worse.
flying. Worse?
It can be.
Oh my gosh.
It's the same thing. Fairy or flying in this situation is bad.
Ah!
At least we got some Rocky Hammett chip on him.
He knocked us out.
He knocked us out.
He didn't knock us off, he knocked us out.
Alright. This changes the course a lot because now he's set up. We have no Golem to save us.
No, Golem, we wasted you.
Going to King Gambit here.
Come on, Supreme Overlord.
This is the new former Titan. Supreme Overlord King Gambit. Okay. Don't 100% know what you want to go for. But we're going to Terra Fairy.
Yes.
Koto Khalid.
Come on, Supreme Overlord.
3 of our Pokemon are down, so it is boosted.
Yeah, that helps.
Our code, I mean, this thing, Roaring
He
Moon.
looks so wrong with the fairy thing on his skin.
So wrong. So wrong. Acrobatics. Ooh, why did you make that call? We were still type. Good game, because there's no way we can come back from this. Why did you make that call? You read me. He had to. Good.
Matter, it was just dumb luck.
That is awesome. That's a good play.
That was a good one.
Good job. I can't get mad. We go into
Impressive.
Roaring Moon. Maybe we can knock off and pick up a KO, but
I doubt
at this
that.
point we don't have enough time anyway.
No, yeah, this has been on for a while.
I mean, we got the 2-minute timer. Yep. I'm gonna let them have it though. Let them knock out everything.
Wow, we did pretty good.
We did. It was a really good game. He came in at the right time with that Roaring Moon at the end. He was preserving it the whole game. I was watching him. You know, I was trying to predict it to come in. He played a great board positioning too. Like, he board positioned very well throughout the whole game.
Yeah, he did.
Like, I know this last battle was not much of a Golem, but I do believe this whole video is a good Golem showcase. So, hey, overall, I think this goes into the video because, I mean, Golem still exploded, and it shows the limitations of Golem.
Explosion does not take out everything.
Golem is going to struggle against certain things because there's not always, he's not the superior ground type in this meta.
No, he's not.
He's a fun Pokemon to play with. Let's have fun with him. But I don't believe he stays in. I don't think he's an OU Mon. So you guys watching this video do know that Golem is not an OU Mon. We've done really good with Golem in this video, but he's not OU by no means. I think he is tiered correctly where he's at in the tiering. But yeah, if you guys want to try and use him, I'll get you guys a rental code. Anyway, thanks for watching. Alright, so here is the Golem team. Now, Golem is absolutely amazing. I think it is tiered correctly, as in it needs to be in a lower tier. There are many great ground types in the metagame, and honestly, you just add Golem. We showcased Golem doing really, really good today. But obviously, there's going to be times, especially in that last game, where Golem just absolutely gets outplayed by a Great Tusk. I think this team is really fun, though, and I would really love it if you guys try and use this team. I'm not trying to downplay this team at all. This team is phenomenal. But I think you could also take Golem out of this team and put a Great Tusk in, and this team would just be even that much better. Golem carried this team, though, in at least game 1, 2, and maybe even game 3 to an extent, you know? So I do really enjoy using Golem. I'm really, really happy that my son kind of suggests the Golem, and we'll leave Golem at that. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, I got 2 more battles on the screen where we use the Golem And I know you guys would definitely enjoy those if you guys have made it this far. So go ahead, go check those out. And if you guys already have checked those out, leaving a like on this video obviously helps me out with the algorithm. Subscribe if you guys are new. And this is Wi-Fi Merriman signing out. Peace.